Alright, it's the 18th of January. Not really much progress to report, but thought it would be worthwhile to just highlight a few clips of the weather recently. If you remember the last clip, we were called Breaking Ground. Curtis was installing a power pole in the front. We never actually saw him do that, but that pole in the front is basically what he accomplished. So that'll be a temporary pole that allows the contractors to have power while they're working, and then ultimately the power will go underground from that pole into the house longer term. You'd think that a person would not leave their snow shovel at the bottom of the big hill,
get that on video.
Because when you need it, you have to go down the hill to get it.
Brilliant, that was a bonus. Be careful, it's slippery.
Careful, it's slippery.
Yes, I did get that on video.
At this point, we're actually living in Comox in a condo. As we've shown a couple of times, the house is empty now, so as you can imagine, when you're living in town and it snows like this, you probably wish you had a snow shovel. Well, guess where ours was. This is a couple days later now. Today, actually, it's 18th of January. Obviously, no blue sky anymore. It's been warm. It's about +5 or 6, and it's been raining, so the snow is sort of getting heavy and slushy and messy and starting to melt. We just continue to pick away at taking things out in the basement. We posted some construction materials like the flooring and some windows and doors on Facebook Marketplace, and within 5 minutes Deb had got a guy to come and offer to take it all. So we spent a few hours tidying up and pulling things apart in the basement.
Nothing's happening.
Everything that we can manage to donate to someone means we don't have to put it in the landfill and not have to pay to put it in the landfill. So even though we're giving it away, a lot of it away, it's still savings.
Can I hold it up?
It's a poor carpenter that blames his tools. This is quite a high tide. It doesn't get a whole lot higher than this. Probably a 16-foot tide at the moment. It's not overly windy. This is the remnants of the wind that was going on overnight. But when you get a southeast wind, and most of the storms in the winter come out of the southeast, the wind blows right up the Strait of Georgia, and that's when you get the big storms. You start to understand why the beach is littered with logs and driftwood. can see the energy in the surf in the winter as well, which sort of explains why the beach isn't sandy. It's all cobbles and gravel. I mean, sand is fine enough to just get washed away when this happens. Now you're probably thinking, be careful, don't get too close. So that's a pretty typical January day in the Comox Valley. That's all for this one.